Hello and welcome to this short video where I'm going to talk you through how to access the journals for the group presentation and how to make entries into your journal. This is really important because the journal is going to form an important part of your assessment for this first assignment, the group presentation assignment. So it is really important that you do this and you do this on a regular basis, and also that you do this with the degree of attention and seriousness that I would expect from people who are wanting to be social workers. So here we are, we're on the NILE site and we're on the announcement page, which is the page that it should come to when you first open the NILE site. So over here on the left hand side we've got the bit that says assignments. So we're going to click on the assignments. This will take us through all the details for the assignments, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll down on there until I get to the bit that says group presentation. So I'm going to click on group presentation, and again I'm going to scroll down here till I get to the bottom where it's got the group presentation journals. There's a bit of information there about the group presentation journals, and it's important that you read that and you understand it. And when you've done that, you actually click on the journal presentation itself, and this will take you to where you're going to add your journal entries. Again, you've got the details there. The key button here is this one where it says create journal entry. So if you look at that, you'll notice that it sort of changes as I hover the mouse over it. You get the pointy finger. You're going to click on that. It will then open up the space. Now, titles, you can call it whatever you like. You can just put the date. You can give it a particular title. It's up to you. What I would ask you to bear in mind is don't be trivial or flippant or kind of offensive in any way when you create your journal title. So please don't call it something like bloody stupid journal entry or something like that, because that will not create a good impression of you. But I say you can use date, you can use it's quite handy in some ways to give it a title that explains what it is. So first group meeting, second group meeting, reflections on the process so far, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call this one first entry. Just because it's a simple name for it. And then we're going to come down to the main text box here. This is my first journal entry. I hope I managed to use this to reflect well on the way I work with my group. For example, okay, I'm keeping that really short. Then you've got an option here. You can either save entry as draft or you can post the entry. Now, unless you're absolutely sure that you want to go back and edit it, I would post the entries as you get them, because they're more likely to show up and you're less likely to get in trouble. It's worth bearing in mind that you are not particularly here being marked on your spelling and your grammar. You're more being marked on your engagement with the process, your thoughtfulness, your reflection. But you do want to consider how you're going to show me that you are taking this seriously and that you are providing the quality of work that I would expect. So we're going to post the entry, and then what you'll see here is there it is on the side here. So now I can see my first entry. I can click on it, and if I want to add any comments to it, if I want to go back to it at the end and maybe reflect on it later on in the process, I can click on comment and I can add a comment here if I want to. Remember that I'm going to be asking you to keep them on at least a weekly basis between now and your group presentation, or actually between the end of the week you do your group presentation, which is when the journals will close. So you do your group presentation on the Monday and the journals will close on the Friday of that week. So hopefully that's nice and clear for you. Hopefully that will help you. The journals will go live effectively from Monday the 12th of January. And as I say, they'll keep then live through until the Friday after the group presentation. Any questions, let me know, but I hope that's been useful for you, and I look forward to reading your journal entries in due time. So thank you very much.